Okay, I think we are live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Let's quickly double check our connections, guys. If you can confirm us in the chat box whether you are able to see us, hear us loud and clear, it would be very helpful. I'll also double check on our LinkedIn page and YouTube. Give me 1 second. Okay, I can see us live on LinkedIn and YouTube. Guys, if you can just confirm us really quick that you're able to see us, hear us loud and clear.
Mhm.
Okay, some people have pushed thumbs up. It's very helpful. I think we changed the time of this event. That's why there are fewer people live here on LinkedIn. So let's allow a few more people to join.
And I believe that we are also testing it right now because earlier we were doing it um, at around 2 p.m. EST time, but I believe that was a little late for people in Indian time. So that's why we thought of let's do it a little different time. So we are trying it out. I will see the response, and based on that, we'll take a final decision that what time is exactly is suiting to us,
Mhm.
and as well as for the audience. That's very important.
Yep, yep. So, guys,
Okay, but you're loud and clear. Yeah.
yeah, let's take 1 minute for a quick introduction. So, I'm currently based out of San Francisco Bay Area, and I'm a co-founder and CEO of HighCounselor. Along with me, I have Dr. Amit Lal. Here I've entered my location in the chat box for everyone. If you can also let me know your uh, current location, that would be very helpful. Dr. Amit, where are you based out of?
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Amit, and I am head of business operations at HighCounselor. And currently, I am located in near to Toronto in Canada.
Okay, okay. Guys, if 1 second. So, guys, we have most of our attendees live on YouTube right now at this point, right? So, it would be very helpful for us if all of you can join our YouTube live streaming link so that we can take all those questions right over there. It would be very easy for us to manage. So, let me quickly add our YouTube channel link. You'll find more than 100 people live over there. So here is the YouTube channel link. Please go there, and if you can join on YouTube, that would be very helpful. So I'll add it here on the banner as well for everyone. Create a banner. Da, da, da. Okay. So guys, simply go on YouTube and search for like aditya.highcounselor, or you can simply paste this particular URL and you'll land on our YouTube page. And that's where we are live, and we have most of our attendees live over there. I can see almost 130 people live over there. So we'll collect our questions from there. Dr. Amit, you can also go. Let me also share link with you of
And
our.
I'm already there.
Yeah, so I can see a lot of people adding in their location. If you can voice out their location so that we get a good idea. I've added it to your Slack channel as well.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
And guys, we'll just get started in a minute or two. Let's allow everyone
So
else.
by that time, we can read where are from people. So we can see people from South Africa, people from India, people from USA, people from Bangalore, India. So if you can guys just let us know that from where you are located right now.
Okay. So that's very helpful, guys. I can see people dialing in from different location, from India, Canada, United States, Germany as well. A few people from dialing in from London, Denmark, Jaipur, Rajasthan, which is my hometown. Okay, great. Cool. So, guys, if you can also let us know what job role you're targeting, just write whether you're targeting a software developer role, data analyst, data scientist, front end, back end, full stack, product manager, whatever it is, so that we get a clear indication, okay, about your interest and if this project aligns with your uh, future career target as well or not. So, just write your target job role. Okay. Okay. And in the meantime, guys, if you can simply hit this like button of for this particular event, we want more and more people to watch this particular event, get a notification, because the objective is that we do a live project where we can involve as many people as possible. Okay. We do live this project with, say, people from 10 different countries so that you can work in a multicultural, diverse environment, right? Because these days, it's just not about your technical skills, it's also about what if you have experience working in a group environment, because most of the teams are remote, most of the companies are remote, right? So in your future interviews it would really help you when you say that, oh, I worked with people working from three different countries in two different time zones, right? And then if you build your stories, it would put your case very, very strong in your full-time job interviews. Okay. And I can see more than 200 people live there. Thanks, guys, for hitting the thumbs up
Thank you
button.
so much, guys. And Aditya, if you can just share about that the content which we are creating on YouTube. So,
Yes,
guys,
guys.
if you are on YouTube and watching us live, Aditya will show us our new content which we are creating specifically for people who are targeting different job roles. So, this will help you. So, if you can just, Aditya can show you
Yeah,
that.
I think that would be very helpful for you guys. Let me share my screen. So recently, how can I share my screen actually? Okay, probably this is the way. Okay. So, guys, recently what happened that we started, I mean, we wanted to get the insider information about different job roles, how people actually are getting into different careers, right? And what strategies they're using, what skills are needed, and what's working for them and what's not working for them, and how much are they actually getting paid, because this is very, very important. There is no standard, right? And most of the time candidates, they do not get the right information about the salary expectation, the negotiation. So we are doing 1 to 2 minutes of quick interviews on streets here in San Francisco Bay Area and across the California, right, wherever we travel. And we are taking those interviews, creating them in less than 1 minute video and adding it short on this YouTube channel. So, right, I would highly recommend you to watch these videos, right, whenever you're free. Instead of scrolling something else, I would recommend you to watch these videos. See, in each of the videos, what I'm asking is, okay, how did you get this job? Okay, what skills are needed to become successful in this? What was your interview process like? What do you value most in your role, and how much you're getting paid? So you'll get to understand that, okay, the person with this background, with this much level of experience, is getting X amount paid. Okay. And it includes people from all like zero work experience until like 10, 15 years of work experience as well. So I would highly recommend you to watch it. And on this channel, I'll also be interviewing some of the founders and CEOs of different companies, and we'll be learning directly from them that when they hire anyone, what do they look for, what skills they are looking for. Okay. So please take a moment to subscribe to this channel, so that when I try to add like 2 to 3 interviews every day, right, so that you get enough amount of content. So take a moment to subscribe to the channel, and we'll let you know whenever we post new content on it. Okay. So let me add a link for you. I mean, you're already on this chat, right? So simply hit the subscribe button for this channel and you'll get all the updates. Okay. Cool. So, Dr. Amit, are we good to get started, or do we need to wait? I think we are good to get started. We are already 10 minutes in.
Yeah, and I believe that quite a few people, and for the first time, I see that we have a very good response on YouTube. So thank you guys for joining in from YouTube, because Earlier, we used to go live through LinkedIn, and most of the time we had a good amount of people over there. But right now, I can see that YouTube audience is really supporting us, and I believe the new content which we are creating will definitely help us. Uh,
Yep.
so uh, those. So before we start, if you can just unload, so many people have subscribed it also. So I'm really thankful, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing it. Uh, so guys, before we start the project part, I would request you that if you can uh, just the one thing that is required, that are you a repeat user here or you are the first time user? If you are,
Yep.
are you doing this project for the first time? If you can just write a comment over there that I am first time user, or you can just write that I'm a repeat user over there, so that we can get an idea that do we need to explain a lot of things into very much detail, or we can go directly to the project part.
Yep.
Okay. So I can see first time, first time, first time. So many people are writing first time.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So those
my
people who are joining it for the first time, oh, I can see one repeat user. So So those who are joining in for the first time, I would let you know that all these events which we do, all these projects are completely free. We do not charge anything uh, from anyone for these kind of projects. The whole idea is to, because we have seen people suffering from these kind of problems. The whole idea is to help out community, help out people in the role of data as well as in the role of software, so that they get some real time experience and add it to their resume and show it to their employer. So this is the whole idea, and that's why what we'll do, just to start with, we'll give you a quick overview of what HighCounselor is all about and what we do in our business, so that you get an idea that why we are doing it or what exactly is our relation with these kind of projects. So Aditya will give you a quick overview of this, and then we'll move on to the project part.
And guys, just for the last time, I can see about 50-ish people on LinkedIn. If you can also come to YouTube, I've added the YouTube live streaming link in the chat box for all of our LinkedIn viewers right now. If you can come to YouTube, put your questions over there. It will be easier for us to manage it. Okay. And you can also see the YouTube channel link on the screen right now. So please join on YouTube really quick. Okay, let's jump into it and let's get started. So I'll share my screen, and as I can see, as a lot of people mentioned that they're first time users, so I'll jump into a little bit more extra details here today. Okay, but we'll try to finish in time. Okay, Dr. Amit, can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
So, guys, again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Again, this is I'm Aditya Sharma. I'm co-founder and CEO of HighCounselor, and this is a live project for data science and software engineering domain people, primarily for data science people who are targeting data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, business analyst, business intelligent analyst role. Now, why are we doing this project? As Dr. Amit mentioned at the beginning, we have seen that a lot of candidates struggle to get interview calls. Why? Because they don't have hands on work experience. Employers, they are not ready to invest a lot of time in candidates. They need job ready talent, people who are ready to crack interviews, people who are ready to come to work on the very first day and deliver, right? And that is only possible when you have hands-on work experience. Academic knowledge only helps you until a certain point, but after a certain point you need to have experience of implementing those skills, right? And that's where people do not get interview opportunities. Some of the candidates who get interview opportunities, they struggle to crack those interviews. Again, why? Because they don't have implementation knowledge. And that's where a few months ago we decided that okay, we are going to do real world projects live on YouTube and LinkedIn channel, in which we'll start on some real world problem. Again, guys, these are not academic problems. We literally reached out to startups here in the Bay Area or some software development companies, and we asked them, okay, tell us some of the problems that you recently solved for your real clients, okay, and give us those projects. And some of the startups were very generous. They shared their real projects, and we do those projects live here right from scratch. We will be doing this project in the next 1 week. Okay, so in the next 1 week we'll stay together, we'll communicate with you, we'll answer your queries, we'll sort out your doubts, and you will be working in a team of people. Okay, that is the entire objective. And at the end of this 1 week, we want you to be confident enough that okay, you have experience of implementing Python, SQL, database to solve a real world problem, so that the next time you go for interview, you're much better, you're much more prepared, and you're way more confident. Okay, that is the entire purpose. We'll provide you certificate of to complete this project. All those are different things, but the high level objective, the ultimate objective for everyone is to gain knowledge and become more confident. Okay. Now, before I jump into this project details, as a lot of people mentioned that they are first time user, let me give you a little bit information about HighCounselor. Otherwise, what happened that after this event, we get bombarded, especially my inbox get bombarded with hundreds of emails, right? Or asking questions of, okay, can you tell us a little bit about HighCounselor? So let me give you a brief overview of HighCounselor. So, uh, first about my background so that you understand HighCounselor more. So, like a lot of you guys, I come from an engineering background. I completed my engineering back in 2012. Then I moved to US to pursue my master's degree in engineering management. I completed my master's in 2015. And after completing my master's, I got my very first job at PwC. And trust me, guys, that job search process was not easy. If you're struggling right now, you're not alone. I mean, it's a common situation for many people, right? So I struggled to land my very first job, but eventually I got my first job in Chicago at PwC, worked there for about a year. Then I moved to Deloitte Consulting in San Francisco because I always wanted to be in the startup domain. So 3 years I worked at Deloitte as a senior Salesforce consultant. And during my time at Deloitte, I was also part of their recruitment team. I used to interview candidates for software engineering, data science, and Salesforce consulting roles. And I visited about 30 universities during my time at Deloitte to recruit entry to mid level candidates. And that grew my interest in this direction. In 2020, I launched HighCounselor. Okay. The objective of HighCounselor was to create a 360-degree ecosystem to help a job seeker in every possible manner. Okay. I never wanted to create a company or create a platform that only help a candidate with, say, a resume or help them getting interview calls. Rather than I wanted to create an end-to-end ecosystem, because sometimes when you're searching for a job, you struggle with cracking interviews. Sometimes you need help with your resume or LinkedIn. Sometimes you need help landing interview calls, right? So we created this 360-degree ecosystem. And the two major reasons of starting HighCounselor and creating this 360-degree ecosystem was because there are candidates struggle with two things. First one is they lack hands-on work experience, as because of which we are here today, right? And second is they are not able to land interview calls. Most of the candidates just rely upon online applications to get interview calls. Okay. And today, we are based out of Silicon Valley. Those who are local to San Francisco Bay Area, we are based out of Sunnyvale. We have helped more than 550 candidates land a job. Success rate is about 96%, and they have landed a job at about 120 different employers in the US. Okay, the average salary for people to land a job with us is about $91,000, and the average time that they take is about 11 weeks. Now, this is a very, very important slide where a lot of people reach out to me and say, Aditya, I need a job in electrical engineering, mechanical engineering. Can you help me? Right now, we have expertise on only 5 domains. Okay. So if you're looking for a job in software engineering, which is front end, back end, full stack, data science, which is data analyst, data scientist, data engineer, product management, Salesforce or sales related roles, then only we can help you. Anything outside of it is not our expertise at this moment. Okay. Now, here is how it works. So you apply to HighCounselor platform, we review your application, and then if you're accepted in the program, first we ensure that you are able to crack interviews. Okay, it is super important that you're in a position to crack interviews. Now, how do we do that? We help you with your technical interview preparation, your behavioral interview preparation. In parallel, we provide you real world experience. So if you're someone who's struggling, who just graduated and have 0 years of work experience or transitioning in your career and do not have real world experience, then we provide you real world experience through our projects or through by connecting you with startups in our network. Okay, so we help you get internship. You get internship at the startups, work for 2 to 3 months, you get that hands-on work experience, which is invaluable. And also through projects in our platform. In parallel, we fix your resume, LinkedIn, provide you a lot of mock interviews so that you're ready to crack interviews. Once you're ready to crack interviews, then we provide you certain tools that help you expedite your job search process. We have employers in our network, we directly refer you there. We have a tool that automatically search and apply to the job positions. Also, a tool to help you with email networking, right? So, we assist you, help get more interview calls, and we provide you one on one support until you land a job, right? So, that's a very high level summary of how we first help you to empower you to crack interviews and then land interview opportunities as well. Now, the pricing option, when we formed High Counselor, the objective was to keep it extremely simple for everyone, right? So we work on income share agreement where if you're currently unemployed, you're not earning, you're searching for a job, then you don't have to pay anything upfront. It's literally $0. Okay, but once you land a job, then you pay 9% of your first year salary in monthly installments. Okay, so for example, if you land $100,000 salary, you pay us 9%, which is $9,000, and that too in 6 monthly installments. So it's easy for you to join, easy for you to pay back us. And the first week of our program is absolutely free. By the way, guys, this project that we are going to do, it's free for everyone. Okay, I'm telling you about our full service. Okay, and the second option is if you're someone who's already earning, say, who's already has a job of 60, $70,000 and you need a better job, say $150,000, then there is a $1,500 an enrollment fee, which is refundable, okay, on top of 9% of first year salary. But if you're currently unemployed, there is no enrollment fee. Okay. So that's all about High Counselor. Now, if you want to apply to our program, you need to simply go to our website, which is highcounselor.com. You go to our website and apply over here by clicking this apply to upcoming cohort link. When you click here, simply fill out this application by clicking start application button. We will review your application and get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. Okay, right now the traffic is high. That's why it's not loading. But we review your application, takes about 24 to 48 hours, and we'll let you know whether we can accept you in our program or not. Okay, I'll add this link for everyone in the chat box. Okay, so that's all about High Counselor, guys. If you still have questions, feel free to reach out to me. Dr. Amit, you want to get into the this project detail? You want to share your screen really quick?
Yeah, I'll share that.
Okay. And I've shared. Let me share the presentation with you on Slack if you don't have.
No, I'll have it. I'll just open it.
Okay,
Then I'll
perfect.
share.
And let me
Okay.
put the link for everyone.
Okay, I'm sharing my screen. If you see my screen, do let me know.
No, we can't see it.
Yeah. Can you see my screen now?
Yep.
Okay. So we already discussed about High Counselor. Now let's talk about the objectives of the live project. So we already discussed this, but I'll give you a quick overview that how this idea came into picture. So we have seen so many candidates who are fresher. They are really sharp in their coding skills. They are doing everything right from their end, but still they are not able to land jobs. And that is the reason why. One of the reasons which we identified that they don't have that work experience, and which this kind of tough market which we are seeing right now is with a lot of people getting laid off, and then the laid off people are also applying for fresher jobs. So because of that, we also wanted that a lot of that everyone who has less experience or uh, who are freshers, they should have some kind of experience. Then we thought of this idea that let's come up with projects which people can do as a real time projects, and they can add to their resume and CV to impress their recruiting managers as well as hiring managers. And the whole idea is to overcome the tag of just called as a fresher, or what we called as less work experience. We have already discussed this. So let's talk about the project which we are going to discuss, and I'll give you a quick overview of only of this. I will not be discussing anything in very much detail. The reason here is that we want you to do it at your own level, and we'll share that how you will be able to do it. We'll discuss that part also. The project is basically a comprehensive analysis of an e-commerce platform. We all know that On e-commerce platform, we have customer reviews, we have product reviews, we have seller details, we have so many details which are available on any e-commerce website. So there is a data set which contains all the information related to product, related to customer reviews, purchase history, seller details, categories, and all the details. And then what you need to do is to find a valuable insights from consumer behavior, popular product, seller performance, customer. So if the whole project will be divided into different modules and different tasks, and you need to complete each task by task. You need to complete the project, and when all the tasks is over, your project will be done. So in this way, you have to done this. The whole idea is to there is a data set, and based on that data set, you need to find the valuable insight about the customer behavior. So there are basically three modules. The first module is the data cleaning part that you need to do. The second part is the sentiment analysis that you need to do. And third is writing the SQL queries. So basically, this project has everything covered. So there is the data cleaning and SQL queries that is meant more for data analyst role, and the people who are doing sentiment analysis as well data cleaning, that is more targeted towards the data scientist role. Okay, so how do you do this project? So basically, there are three steps, and I'll explain all these three steps in detail. So the first step is enroll into the project. The second is join your team. So first is enrollment, second is to build your team and join a team, and third, complete the project on our platform. So let me go to that. Let me show you that how you can do it. The first thing you're supposed to do is that, let's say I start anything here. So let's say I start. You need to go to this website called highcounselor.com/projects. This is the link. I'll repeat again. The link is simple highcounselor/projects. So once you come to this platform, you will be able to see the projects which we are doing. So we are doing right now, and I don't know, the project has not been loaded properly. The page, I'll load it again. So this is the project which we are doing right now. But the project which
I've also added this highcounselor.com/projects link on the screen for everyone.
but the project is the page is not loading in a proper way, I guess.
So, guys,
Can
right
you,
now there might be a
can you
lot of
just
traffic. No, I can see it. Do you want me to share my screen?
Oh, I think I'll have to go to this. Yes, you can. If you can share your screen and show this part, I'll explain it,
Yep, yep. Let me do this.
because I don't know why it is not, the page is not loading properly.
Yep. So, guys, can you see my screen now?
Yes, no, it's
Okay.
yeah, on your system it is working perfectly fine.
So, guys, go to highcounselor.com/projects, right? And when you come here, the very first one, right? E-commerce sentiment analysis and review processing using SQL and Python. Dr. Amit, you want to explain it? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll explain it. So simply, go to this page and click on that button which is says enroll. That is the first step. So go back and click on enroll. Once you click on enroll, since Aditya is already enrolled into project, so we can see somebody's profile over here,
It's
right?
that
But
profile.
if you are a new candidate, if you are the first time logging into this particular page, then you have to fill a small form. It's a very simple form. Write your name, your email ID, your LinkedIn address, and your location, and you can enroll you into your project. Just 3-4 questions. It will not take more than 2 minutes, and you can right away. You can do it. You just can follow my steps, which I'm saying you. I'm again repeating it. Go to highcounselor.com/project. That is your step one. Click on the project. Once you see the project, there is an option called enroll. Click on the enroll button and fill the form. Once you fill the form, you will get an email. You will get an email on your on the link on the email ID which you will provide. That email will have the username and the password, as well as the link where you need to go and log in. So there are three things in the email: link, username, and password. And once we are done with that part, then you can sign in. So you need to sign in after that. So first sign up and then sign in, right?
Yep.
That means your enrollment is done.
Yep.
After that, you need to do the second step, and that is your team member. How to find your team members. So you need to click on check on my team details, and it will ask that If you are not assigned to any team, you can just click on add me to a team, and it will again ask for a simple information, that was your name, what your email id, write your phone number, and write your LinkedIn profile, and select your country. Once you did this, you need to submit, and after that you can check my team, and it will automatically show you your team members. Now you can see that already Akash has been assigned to three other members whose email ID and LinkedIn ID is already here. So you can contact them, you can reach out to them that, hey, we are a team members, and we just named your team. You can form the bond, and all these team members could be from different time zone as well, because
Mhm.
we have seen more than 14, 15 countries people on our project. So that's why that is completely possible that you are into IST time, but somebody else is from PST, somebody else from EST, EDT, Central Time, everybody from different time zone. And that's the real good experience about these projects. So once you are assigned to the project, now you have the enrolled into the project, and you have built your team also. Now third thing is to open the project. So how you will open the project? You will just go to the project again. You will click on the project. You will click on Sandbox link.
Yeah.
Now you can see there is a project description coming up, as well as the Sandbox link is coming up.
Yep. So before
So you can,
before we
yeah,
jump into Sandbox link, Amit sir, so guys, here you can find all details related to project. As Dr. Amit mentioned at the beginning, that we don't want to spoon feed you everything, right? Because in a real
yes,
world project,
yes,
you need to read the documentation, understand what is the requirement, understand what is required there, right? So here you can see all the project description, all these six tasks that are under module number 1, module 2, and module 3, right? So go through all the tasks mentioned over here under module 1, 2, and 3 to understand what is required to be done in this particular project. Okay. And now you can go to Sandbox. And Sandbox is basically, guys, we provide you a virtual laptop in which you can build and deploy this entire project. And the objective is that a lot of candidates, they don't have a particular set of machines, right? They don't have a good processor or RAM. That's why we thought, okay, let's provide you a virtual cloud environment. Okay. Okay, Dr. Amit, we are here now.
yeah, on the Sandbox.
Yes.
So now once you come to the Sandbox, you will see this plus button over here, and you can add your project. So just click on the plus button and type any name for your project, and then search for that project template. Click on that drop down button and select for that e-commerce project, sentimental analysis e-commerce project. So now this is done, and you click on create, and it will start initializing. So once this initialization will complete, it will say ready to start. So it's very simple process, guys. Three-step process: enroll into the project, check your team members, and third, open your Sandbox and add your project. Very simple. It
Hmm.
will take 2 to 3 minutes, and the project will be ready. And you can see Aditya has already added so many projects over here, which we have done like in the recent past.
And
So you
guys,
can claim,
one good thing about this is that you can, as you can see, right, pick up where you left off. So you don't have to complete this project in like one sitting. You can take multiple sittings, right, within the next 1 week of time to complete this project. And whenever you come back, you can simply open that Sandbox to get started again. So now, as you can see, it says ready to start. Click on open Sandbox. And here is your virtual laptop. This is, please make sure to go through the entire project description, and here you can download for the data set that is required for this particular project. And on the right hand side, you'll find all the modules, task under it. Click on this eye icon to understand what is needed in that task. For again this entire project description, click on this overview eye icon, okay, help icon, to get the project overview as well as the dataset information and your very important thing, database information. We will be using MySQL database, and everyone will have their individual database that you need to use. And you'll find that individual database information under this eye icon over here. click on this eye icon and you will find your database information right over here. Make sure, guys, to use your database information. This is my database information. You don't have to mess up with this one.
Yes.
Work on your own database information, which is personalized to you. You can find it over here. Okay. Dr. Amit, you want to add any more details to it? Or we
I
good?
only repeat that process because that is where the main problem comes in.
Uh-huh.
Can I choose another project? Yes, you can. But right now the focus should be on this project because we will be only issuing certificate for this. Once you complete this project, then you have the time. You can go back and you can do as many projects as possible. Right.
Mhm.
So the I'll again repeat, very simple process, 3-step process. Go to this link called highcounselor.com/project. Then click on enrollment, how to enroll. So you have this button called enroll, fill in your details, and you will get an email. Once you get an email, it will have your username, your password, as well as the link from where you can sign in. After that, come back to this page, check your team details, click on this, add yourself to the team, and you will find your team members. So since already this account has already founded a team, so you will not get the option again. So once your team is ready, you can reach out to them. You can write a message to them. Hey, we are a team. Let's work together. And then you need to go back and click on the project details. So it will go to the project details, and you will open the sandbox.
Yep.
Once you open the sandbox, it will show a plus button. You can add your project, write the name of the project, select the template, and you are good to go. So now you can see that already in Aditya's system, you can see e-commerce project has started. So it's ready to start. So you now again click on open sandbox, and this will show you whole project description, all the project description here. SQL database is also here. All the tasks are also mentioned over here. As soon as you complete a particular task, it will show you completed. So right now it shows in progress. Later on it will show completed with a green signal. You can code here, you can run your project here, and you're good to go. Very simple.
Yep. And guys, you need to write your code here, run test to see the test cases are passed, go to terminal, and then run project to complete a particular task. Okay. Now, here comes a very, very important thing. Now, for the next 1 week, we want to solve your technical and functional questions, concerns, or anything else that you may have. Okay. And for that purpose, we need to communicate with you. Now, we don't want to communicate over email because then it becomes very clumsy. And we want to work as a community where if you have a question, somebody else has an answer. So they will also jump in and answer your question. So, what we are going to do, we always use one anchor post, right? What is an anchor post? Basically, it's one place where we are going to answer any question related to this project. So, what you need to do right now, this is the live project. I think, Dr. Amit, can you see my screen?
Yeah, I'll check that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, so guys, this live event that you're seeing on YouTube over here, right? As we can see, there are 178 people watching right now. Okay. We will be taking all of your questions here in the chat box. Okay. So, any question, concerns that you may have, anywhere you get stuck, anything that you want to inform us, simply come to this YouTube event link. You can save this link, or as I said, simply like this particular link and add your question in the chat box. Once this event is over, this link will look something like this. Okay. And you'll be able to add any question you may have here in the comment box, and our team will jump onto it and will answer your questions. Okay. So, right on this event in the chat box, add your questions, and we'll be answering your questions live over here. Okay. For the next 1 week. One more thing, that when you identify your team members, come up with the team name and mention that, hey, we are team data warriors. These are my team members. And again, any questions, ask here. My team will be jumping and they'll be answering over here. Okay.
And the real good part over here is that even not only our team but the other people who are doing this project, they can also like to your answer. They can write a comment, they can write an answer to your question. So that becomes a lot of peer-to-peer learning which will be coming up. So this is a very good way. Just go to the YouTube link and just write your comment. Very simple.
And guys, again, if you have not subscribed to the channel so far. I think more than 100 people have subscribed for it. But if you have not subscribed, just take a moment and subscribe for it, so that we will be adding all the details related to this project right over here in the description, right? So if you have subscribed, you'll be notified, you'll get all the updates related to this project. So take a moment and subscribe to this particular YouTube channel, so that you get all the updates. Let me add again the YouTube channel link on the screen for everyone. Okay. I think we have provided all the information. Well, let's, guys, if you have already subscribed, just let us know in the chat box. Those who have not subscribed so far, please subscribe for it, guys, because we will be providing information related to the project. Any question you may have, you'll get the notification. Otherwise, it will be easy to miss out on this particular anchor post or the video that is going on here. Okay. Amit, sir, any other information that you want to provide? Or the
We can
questions?
take up questions now.
Yep.
Can you tell me where is the sandbox? It will show once you click on the project. Just click on that project and it will show you. If you have already enrolled into the project, then you will be able to see it. Every time I complete a project, I can get a certificate. Yes, you can. Do you need to be a US enrolled? No. Uh, so basically, Bilal, we need to answer this question. We have already answered it, but I'll again answer it for you. So this project is completely free. You don't need to be in US or you don't need to be a part of US to do this project. You can do as many projects as possible from wherever you are. But the program which we explained earlier, which works on the ISA model, income sharing model, that program is only meant for people who has a working visa in US. So that's the they should be eligible to work in US. They can only enroll. Okay, so let us take. Would you please again how we can ask questions? So you can ask questions by going to the same YouTube link uh, on our YouTube channel. There is a comment section, and you can write. And what we will do that we will like put the all the description of the link. For example, the deck and everything. We'll put it write it in the description of this project only. Post the anchor link here. So Aditya has already posted this. I'll show you here. You can see that this is the YouTube channel. Just go to this, watch this video, click on. So my understanding is that you need to have SQL and Python before doing this. Yes, because if you're targeting that role of data scientist and data analyst, you must have an idea of SQL and Python. That's very important. So we'll answer all the questions here. We'll try, okay, Aditya has written this. How to join the team. So there was an option on that same page, highcounselor.com/projects. That option was uh, check out my team. So just click on that and it will show you add to my add to the new team. Are the code files or left of the sandbox means the first task of the project? uh, are the code files on the left of the sandbox means the first task of the project. The first task was reflecting on the right hand side where it was written. Just click on the I button and you can see the task and then you can do it. Okay, so let me check any other question. So how can we collaborate our work? We all have individual sandbox. Yes. So there is one part which is important that everybody has to complete their part on their own sandbox. The building of team is for the sharing of ideas. It's for the main idea is to a lot of people they might be comfortable in Python but they are not comfortable with SQL. So that is the reason why the whole idea of building a team is where the team member can share ideas, can think of uh, how they can support each other to complete the project. But everybody will have their own individual sandbox. Should we let me find a question. Should we write the code as a team or everyone has to write their own code? You don't need to write as a team. Hi Aditya, will you guys please provide the job assistance the Canadian candidates also? Himanshu, we get this request every time whenever we are live. Even our mailbox is filled with this, that when we will be coming to Canadian market. Let's see how it goes. We are trying our level best because look, it is just not about entering into a market. It is all about getting good referrals, finding good employers. That's very important, right? So we don't want to get into a position where there are so many candidates who joined us and we don't have opportunities for them. So that's not the right way. The right way is that we must have equal opportunities for everyone, and then we will in a good position.
Dr. Amit, we can also share about or like give just an overview about the internship things that
Yeah.
we are coming up, right? I think that would be very helpful. I mean, it's about to go live by end of this week. So
Mhm.
I think a lot more people would be interested in that, and it would really help a lot of people.
So the whole idea of that project, which we are coming up by end of this week, will be in a good position, and we'll come up with an exclusive event for that also. So the whole idea, what we are thinking, that a lot of people, they suffer because they don't have, apart from the live project or courses which we do at their own end, but they don't have any work experience. They don't have any internship in a real company. So what we'll be doing, that we'll be providing assistance across the globe, that wherever you are, uh, you be it in India, be it in Canada, wherever you are, will be helping you guys to land up into an internship with companies in US, with companies in UK, companies in Canada. Just you can get an experience with those companies, and there could be a possibility that if you work really well, that the same company may hire you, right? There is a complete possibility. We have seen that so many candidates getting hired after doing an internship from that company, or they might do the same like they can repeat the internship. So that will be eligible for all the people who are seeking for jobs also, and it will be eligible for all the students also. So let's say I am a second year student or I'm a first year student, but I want to do an internship in a US based company. So that platform will help you, and that would be a great idea. Let's see, when we execute it, we'll definitely share all the details about it. But right now, this is the idea. So if you can just write in the comment section that how did you like this idea, this, do you believe that this will help you out, guys?
Yeah, this is very important. Just let us know, guys, that okay, do you need internship or I mean, what do you think? I mean, because we at this point we
So
have
Sanya
not.
is asking whether that internship will be paid. Yes, it could be paid. It could be unpaid. That depends upon the employer, because we are just one of those companies who will like tie the candidate with the employer. Now it depends upon the employer whether they will be providing you any kind of financial assistance or not, right? So
Yeah.
that we cannot determine.
My recommendation, Samya, is that for I mean, when you're in early stages of your career, right? It's not about those finances, but getting that experience for 3 to 4 months. We have changed that.
Yes.
We've seen candidate journey getting changed when they actually earn that experience. One thing that will 100% ensure that when you work in an internship, it's just not about certification, right? It's about that you get the opportunity to work in a real job scenario, right? If you're targeting a data analyst job, you'll be actually doing the data analyst work, so that now you're way more comfortable, way more confident. So that is the primary objective, and not mainly toward whether it will be paid or unpaid internship.
I'm looking for unpaid as well. Yes, Rathor will be providing that facility. Will help you in when those who will, like, wherever you are. If you're looking for an internship, that platform might really help you guys. Will we get into we complete the projects, or no? No, that is a completely different project. That is not related to this project. This project is a different thing. That would be a different thing. So where you can uh, just register and you will be eligible. Like, we'll be able to find. We'll try to find it for you. Any other question, guys? Before we, okay, I believe that fully interested in internship. Thank you, Ashi. Thank you. We know this problem, that there is a problem specifically in terms of exposure when we talk about, because
Mhm.
me and Aditya both come from a very good college background where we have seen people struggling to land up into good internships, and at the end of the day they might ended up into a very maybe an internship which is not really helpful for them. But recently, when we experienced this, that a lot of our own enrolled candidates, we place them into different internship, their complete exposure has changed. They are really confident about their work, what they have done. They did a lot of product development, a lot of other things which they have done in the now. and that really helping them in. And a lot of them got hired after the end of internship. So that's the reason that this could be one of those opportunities which might help you in landing up in the job also. Okay. Is it possible to get job via internship from different country? Yes, why not? People, we are into a global world. You can see that I don't live in US, but I work for a US company, so that's completely possible. And there are so many people in India who works for us, right? Right, Adit? How many people we have in India right now with the High
About
Counselor? I believe
71. Yep.
we have 70 plus people in India working for HighCounselor. HighCounselor is not an India company, it's a US based company, right? So
Mhm.
that's completely possible. And a lot of them whom we also hired, they started their work with as an intern with us. So they were just students, interns, they developed something for us, they worked really hard for us, and we were happy to hire them. There's no, because every company also look for a good amount of talent pool for themselves. How can you do it? Let the By the end of this week, we'll be in a good position to explain it. Right? We'll come up again on this YouTube channel only. You can just subscribe to this YouTube channel. We'll put a post about it, and we'll write a community post or something about it, and then uh, you will be most welcome to join. Okay. Anything else on this part?
I think we're good. So, guys, let's get started. Uh, ask start on this particular project. If you have any question, add your questions in the comments box. Our team will try to get back to you within 6 to 12 hours, right? And guys, I would also recommend you to work as a community. So, if you see a question or added by someone, and if you know the answer, jump in. Feel free to answer. If you do not answer it right, our team will be monitoring and will be correcting you. So that's the objective. And yes, stay updated on the channel. We'll be adding a lot more interesting videos from the knowledge purpose. Go through it and let us know your feedback. Okay, we're all good.
All good. All good.
Okay,
Thank you, guys.
perfect.
Thank you for joining in.
Thanks everyone.
We'll
Have
be
a
meeting
wonderful day.
again.
Bye.
Thank you.